Is it moving?
Yep.
Very good. Beautiful.
Test. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 2 of the MonDak Conference Baseball Tournament here in Williston, North Dakota. My name is Chris Hilly. Alongside is my good buddy and teammate Aaron Romerl. How you doing this morning?
Good, Chris. How you doing today?
Doing all right. We got a big day here today featuring the first game here with Williston State College against Dakota College at Bottineau. Both of these teams won yesterday afternoon in pretty tight games. They were both one-run games, and Williston won in walk-off fashion with Brandon Beagley hitting a base hit to left to complete the comeback. They were down 7-2, I believe. So we're excited today, and we'll see what happens here. It's a double elimination tournament, and we're set for a good day of baseball here. It's a high of 75 today. We got a slight breeze. Sun is out, and it's going to be a good day, Romer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I know the Tetons didn't get off to the start they really wanted yesterday, but once they got the bat off the shoulders and started figuring out the pitcher, they really connected on the ball, and that's what they're gonna have to do here today.
Absolutely, yeah. Botno's got a few kids that can hit the ball. I believe their first part of their lineup's batting over 400 this year, so they've got some good sticks there. And
yeah, number 34, Torero. He had a nice bomb yesterday. Deep left field. So we'll have to watch out for him. But I'm sure Ethan Davis on the mound will handle him.
yeah, I know that. I think they're still looking for that ball over there in that person's yard. So, yeah, Ethan Davis here, number 8, a sophomore. He's been the ace for the Tetons this year. So we'll have to see if he can solve the Bottno hot bats here. So due up here for Bottno, leading off the game, number 4, Nick Sumstein. And he'll take pitch number 1 for strike 1. And he'll take pitch 2 for strike 2. Looks like Ethan's pretty comfortable up here. He's pitching from the windup this morning with no runners on, no outs. And he checks swing, but ball 1. And that ball's hit hard to second base to Callaway Miller. He fields it cleanly, spins, and throws him out. So 1 up, 1 down here for Williston State. It's a hard hit ball up to second baseman Callaway Miller with a great play there. This brings up the center fielder, Duger, for Bottno. And he hits that one high and hard, and it's going foul. And it goes foul. Beagley couldn't seem to get under that as it went over the fence. With 1 strike, 1 away here, Dylan Duger, the center fielder for Bottno, up, and Ethan Davis seems to be comfortable throwing some strikes in there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. As long as he keeps the ball on the outside of the plate, I think he can get this guy out for sure.
And that ball's hit hard and foul again. So we have an 0-2 count here for Davis on Duger. Ball's hit hard to Callaway Miller. He fields it cleanly and throws him out again. So Callaway Miller getting some action this morning at second base, looking comfortable as ever.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard up the middle, right off Davis's glove, and great backing up play there by Miller.
Which brings up now number 34, Victor Torero. He's the DH this morning, or this afternoon rather, with this game starting right at noon. And he'll take pitch number 1 for ball 1.
I think the key here is to keep that ball off the inside of the plate. He likes to turn on that ball and really pull it.
Oh, yeah, he's really crowding the plate here, and he's a big boy, and He can really crush the ball if you leave it on the inside there. And he takes that one for ball 2. So we have a 2-0 count here on Torero. Davis just looking comfortable up there still. He's like I said, been the ace all year for the Tetons, and we'll see what he's got here for Torero. Like you said there, he kept that one on the outside, and swing and a miss by Torero for strike 1.
Yeah, he's gonna chase those all day. He chased them all day yesterday, so we keep it out there. Should be good.
And that one misses wide for ball number 3. So we got a 3-1 count here for Torero. And he watches that one for ball 4.
That's okay. 2-0. I'll be the force at 2 or 1, so no harm, no foul there.
Number 24, Trevor Feeney.
Which brings up the cleanup. Trevor Feeney, the third baseman here for Dakota College. He had a good day yesterday, hitting the ball hard, and we'll see if he can carry over and see if Ethan Davis has an answer for him. And he'll take pitch 1 on the outside corner for strike 1. Correct the score here, guys. I'm sorry, I had it at 8-0. And he'll take pitch 2 for strike number 2. Feeney not looking too comfortable up there. He's or didn't see what he likes yet. So Ethan Davis from the stretch now, checking first. And lift a little low for ball number 1 on Feeney.
Yeah, Davis just trying to mix it up in there. Throw him a little off speed, trying to get him to chase something.
And he
pulls him.
Struck him out looking. Ethan Davis looking hot up there on the bump this morning. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 2 grounded out to Callaway Miller. Tetons looking sharp on defense this morning. Let's see if we can get the bats rolling here, and it's gonna be a good day here, Romer.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I know. Feeney there at the end was a little upset about that call, and I know people this whole weekend have been a little upset with the umpire strike zone, but they've been consistent.
Oh yeah, that
anyways,
they have. We're fortunate here in western part of North Dakota to get some decent umpires in here. I know we have a couple local guys, a couple guys that came in from out of town, and
yeah, they've been doing a good job all weekend. As much as some guys might be a little upset, like I said, they've been real consistent, and the Tetons are just gonna have to make sure that they see where that strike zone is, and they go after those balls.
Well, yeah, if you're Feeney, you just got to swing the bat. You can never strike out looking, and you see the 2 guys, Zumstein and Duger, right before them. They got the bat off their shoulder, and they at least put the ball in play, and made the Tetons have to work for it. But
yep,
it's pretty easy out there when when you're watching Ethan Davis throw balls by you. He's gonna hit his spots. You just got to swing the bat.
Yeah, he's a strong pitcher, and I think now Bottineau notices that they can't take that for granted.
Oh yeah, they're he's probably the best pitcher in the conference here with Ethan Davis, and it's just something that Bottno might not have been used to yesterday after facing the Bismarck Mystics. So up here on the mound for Bottno is Kluin. I believe he's a sophomore as well. Let me just double check here. Yeah, he's a sophomore from Washington. So we got a battle of the sophomores here. And leading off for the Tetons this afternoon rather, is shortstop number 5, Austin Hester. Hester had a great day yesterday, hitting the ball hard, hit a home run, and got the boys rallied, and started that comeback on his own, I believe, and he'll take pitch 1 for ball 1. So.
Yeah, Hester was great, both offensively and defensively yesterday. He was definitely a backbone of the Tetons yesterday.
Yeah, and also, like we said yesterday, for those new listeners out there, Hester was on the MonDak All-Conference team, and he also was awarded Athlete of the Year or Freshman Athlete of the Year for Williston State Tetons. So congratulations to him, and let's hope he has some same success today as he did yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I do believe you won an award too there, eh, Chris?
oh yeah,
Male Athlete of the Year, I think it was.
They might have thrown a dartboard or dart at my name on a dartboard to get that. I don't know.
Well, congratulations to you, and best of luck at Central Oklahoma.
Oh, I appreciate that. Hester fouls the second one away there for strike 2. So we got a 2-2 count on Hester. And Cluin looking like he's throwing some gas up there. So let's see if the Teton Bats can get going here early and break open this score early. And Hester will watch that one for ball 3. So we got a full count on Hester here. Cluin not looking as comfortable as Davis up there. Cluin a big lefty with the flow hanging out. He's it's pretty popular amongst these Bottineau guys. And Hester takes that one outside for ball 4. And so Hester, have yourself a base, kid.
Yeah, that was just a bit outside, and it was a good eye there by Hester.
Yeah. So this brings up number 3, DeMarco Vasquez. He's a center fielder here. He's a freshman, and he's having one heck of a year, hitting the ball well, and really taking charge of the outfield out there. And he lays a bunt down here, and it goes foul. Yeah, Vasquez, he's got some wheels on him, and so does Hester. So you got to be wondering here. Lays the bunt down. It's going to be tough to get Vasquez over at third, and even tougher if Hester gets a good jump to second here. So.
Yeah, Hester's just going to have to watch his lead a bit. That is a lefty pitcher, so.
Yeah, and it's a pretty easy pick off there to just go straight over there as a lefty here. But also Vasquez is like I said, playing center field, and he's not a very big guy, but he covers a lot of ground with the wheels that he's got under him. He can move.
Yeah, he's a quick boy.
And a bunt down. Vasquez, get going, and he's safe. Like I called it earlier. He gets a bunt down. Hester's got some wheels. Vasquez got some wheels, and like you said, now we got runner in scoring position here, and Vasquez at first, and he can really move too. Which brings up. Number 1, the right fielder, Luke Sanister. Luke's a sophomore, and he hit the ball really well yesterday. Played great on defense in right field, and he's got a good bat. I think he's batting .400 this year, and he goes to lay a bunt down. He did not get it down, so strike 1.
Tetons looking to capitalize here. 2 on, no out.
Oh yeah, it's 1 strike here on. Sanister, and he's hoping to find some green and bring Hester in here. So, and he'll take that one for strike 1 there on the outside. So we got an 0-2 count here against Luke. Cluin here going to work up there, the big lefty. He checks his runners. And he throws one inside, and Hester and Vasquez both advance. So now we have 2 runners in scoring position here. Yeah, that's great positioning here on the bases for the Tetons. And Luke just needs to find a little green out there and just get a little poke, and we'll bust the score open early here with 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. We have 2 runners on in scoring position. Sanister looking to stay hot. And he hits one high into mid-center field, and Hester's tagging up, and he's going to go home. And the throw, and he's safe. That's a beautiful sac fly there by Luke Sanister to bring in Austin Hester. So now we got Vasquez wasn't able to make it over to third there, but Hester come around to score, and beautiful sac fly by Sanister, which brings up next Brandon Beagley.
Yeah, Beegs had a great game yesterday, and and really won it for the Tetons at the end there. So hopefully that bat can do some work today.
Yeah, Beagley, another MonDak all-conference team, and also he won Sophomore Athlete of the Year here for Williston State. So Beagley's having great success. He's committed to Benedictine in Arizona. So congratulations and good luck to Beagley here, and we'd best of luck to you, like we said. Pitch to Beegs, and he foul tips it. Vasquez was trying to steal there. Looks like they had a hit and run in effect, and Vasquez makes his way back to second, and Beegs gets his signs here, and he awaits the pitch from Cluin here with a 1-1 count, 1 away. Tetons just go up 1-0. Let me change that on my score here, folks. Sorry. And Beegs will take that one for ball 2.
That's a great eye by Beagley right there. The big lefty is just trying to keep it outside on him, but just a bit too far out offside of the plate there.
Yeah, Beagley's, like we said, having a great year here, batting .413 in the regular season, in that number 4 spot with a few bombs, and like we said, a clutch bat yesterday. He struggled until the very end there when it really mattered, but he showed why exactly. He was awarded Teton Sophomore Athlete of the Year, and also those MonDak All-Conference honors. So Beeks here with a 2-2 count here. And he hits that one hard to the opposite side of the field, and he'll hit it right through the gap, and it brings in Vasquez from second, and Beagley has an RBI here early, hits the ball hard up the between first and second, and will get himself a single there, and with 1 away here, got Brendan Yawn up, the DH. Yawn yesterday had some success at the plate, and as he caught, he batted .348 this year, pretty solid there in the 5 spot. And his swing and a miss for strike number 1 here on Yawn. Like we said, that was a great hit right up to the opposite side of the field by Beagley. They were shifting over. They expected him to go into left field or to the left side of the field like he did yesterday all day, but he hit that one hard and sat back and waited on it and put it into right field. So great hit by Beegs. And a foul there by Yawn, make it 0-2 here early with 1 away.
Yeah, it looks like Yawn went after that off-speed pitch and just a bit early on it, I think.
Yep, and you know that happens. It's tough to read those sometimes with especially depending on how that pitcher disguises it. And he looks like he's throwing everything the same way, and Jan will strike out looking there on the strikeout there by Cluin. Yeah, that was a great pitch by Cluin. I think Jan that was going a little low, but nonetheless, he got him. Yep, so now this brings up Callaway Miller, the second baseman. Miller's having a great day on defense already with 2 outs there. And he's up to bat now, and he's swung and a miss on strike 1. Callaway had some success yesterday, and let's see if he can bring it over and keep it going here. And he pops that one up, and it's going foul. So we got an 0-2 count here early for Callaway. Callaway, a sophomore. Heard some reactions there from the crowd. Looks like it almost hit a vehicle, or maybe not have, or maybe did. Who knows? Hope. Hey, I parked 3 blocks away, so.
Well, some lucky fan thought he was gonna get it, and it took a bounce over the bleachers, and he looks a little upset over there.
Sorry, little fella. Miller, check swing, got him, strike 3. And that'll retire the side for Cluin, and but just not early enough. Williston State with 2 runs there, getting the bats going early. Luke Santaster with a sac fly RBI, and Brandon Beagley with an RBI single to right. So, folks, we got ourselves a game here going into the top of the second. We will be back shortly.
Second for Bottineau. First baseman, number 17, Ryan Moormeyer.
Leading off for the Jacks here is Moormeyer. Moormeyer was the first baseman today. Yesterday he pitched a complete game, 9 innings, and he did well with the victory over Bismarck Mystics as the number 3 seed, coming in here and beating that 2 seed. That's some impressive stuff there for Moormeyer.
Yeah, it is, and that first pitch he fouls it off back towards us.
And Ethan will look in and throw one on the outside corner there. So we got an 0-2 count here for Moormeyer. And a check swing there. And they look down to first base, and he did not go. So we have a 1-2 here for Moormeyer. And he checks swing and dropped third strike here, and Fredlin will throw it down to Beegs for out number 1.
He swing on that?
Yeah, it was a check swing.
Yeah, check swing, right?
Check swing there, and they said he went. And
No batting, second baseman, number 32, Jordan Welcome.
so this brings up the second baseman, Jordan Welcome. Swing and a miss at strike number 1 there. Jordan Welcome had a great day yesterday at the plate, hitting, I think, 2 doubles, and he was really showing his leadership skills there as a sophomore there, and he just led by example and hit the ball hard. So,
yeah, this Tetons team is definitely dominated by a big group of sophomores that really lead them out there on the field.
yeah, that's a hard hit ball to right. Sanaster getting under it. Diving catch to make out number 2. Sanaster covering some ground there and diving out to make that catch. Great catch there by Luke. And like you said, another one of those sophomores out there leading by example. And like you said, he had the sac fly in the first. A big catch right there here in the second. And, hey, he's
doing his part.
Oh, yeah. And a hard hit ball there by Maum, the left fielder, hits it to center field there to Vasquez, and we'll retire the side here.
Yeah. 3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down, yeah, with 1 strikeout, two flyouts to the outfield there, and Tetons are rolling here, and seems like they got the bats going early, unlike they did yesterday. Let's see if we can carry it over, and so that brings up Tetons batter, the catcher, number 18, Dane Fredlin, to start this half of the second here. Dane's a sophomore committed to Mayville here in North Dakota, so best of luck to Dane. He's a good Canadian boy.
He's a good Canadian boy.
Coming down to the States to play some baseball here and continue his college and his baseball career here in North Dakota, so congrats to him and best of luck. Let's see what you can do. He didn't play yesterday, but but maybe it's a little motivation not playing yesterday and to really get going here today.
Well, he's already done a great job behind the plate, giving Davis those calls, and I think that's the big thing the Tetons have over any team in this tournament is their bullpen and the strength of their bullpen and catching crew.
Absolutely, yeah. Their bullpen is pretty deep. There's a number of guys in the field right now playing defense for them that are even pitchers. Like, you got Zaleski, you got Sanaster, and they can really make an impact on the mound there. But with Ethan Davis up there, and then you got like a good catching crew, like you said. You got Dane Fredlin and Brendan Yawn, and they're deep. And that's a testament to MonDak Coach of the Year, Sean Cody, his recruiting and his pitching and defensive coaching abilities, and he's just done a great job here. So congratulations to Sean Cody on the MonDak Coach of the Year award for the second year in a row. So this brings up Dane Fredlin, the catcher, sophomore, and he's swinging a miss at strike one. And swinging a miss, strike two for Fredlin. Dane, one of the captains on this team, really leads by example on and off the field. I know he's also got academic honors as well, and he's going to hit that one deep, and it goes yard. Fredlin with a lead-off bomb over left field wall here. Dane Fredlin with a shot. Unreal hit there, made no mistake at all, and really just jacked that one off of Cluin.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cluin just kind of threw that one a little down the middle, and Fredlin just read that all day long, and he hit that bomb.
Yeah, go get yourself a souvenir out on the left there, fans. Fredlin making no mistake on that 0-2 count there, and really looked like he, Cluin maybe tried to hang or tried to throw in something off speed and hung it up there. And Dane Fredlin, have a day. See you later. And this brings up Matt Zaleski, another sophomore. He was nominated for Male Athlete of the Year. He's been a leader on and off the field, like we said, and he fouls that one away for strike one. So we have a 2-1 count against Zaleski here. Zaleski sustained some injuries early on the year during their fall ball and winter training. He took a ball to the face in the batting cage, actually broke his jaw, had it wired shut, and he's back out here, and he really made an impact yesterday, scoring that tying run, and he'll watch till take ball 4 there, and he'll get down there. So congrats to Zaleski on the honor there, and
both the catcher and coach over there for Bottno not too happy with that call on the ball. I think they thought that was in there, but again, like we said, they've been consistent with where they're calling it, and you just kind of got to realize that.
Yeah, it's part of the game, and there's one thing in any sport, you really can't change the officiating.
No,
we know that all well from having the officiating we do here for hockey here in North Dakota. We haven't had the best over the past couple of years, but you got to make do, and you just got to play the game. And if you're Bottno now, you just can't worry about the umps. You just gotta pitch, and you got to play defense, and you got to get the bats going. Like you said, you can't watch third strikes there like Feeney did in the first. So
yeah, they unfortunately no hits for them yet. So
and Leitenbauer shows bunt there, pulls back. So for ball 1, the catcher for Bottno, Rosado, Puerto Rico native. Threatens Zaleski there with a attempted throw down there, and Zaleski takes off, and Leitenbauer pops it up to right, and Zaleski has to tag up. So we had a hit and run on there, and Leitenbauer did everything he could to get the ball in play to move Zaleski, but he just popped it up, and the right fielder got under it. So we got one away here.
One away, and we'll go back to the top of the order.
Which brings back the top of the order, Austin Hester. Hester walked in the first, but also scored. So we had a little meeting of the minds there with the catcher and middle infielders there and pitcher for Bottno, seeing if they have any type of resolution here to try to stop the Tetons. And attempted throwback from the catcher to first to get Zaleski, and a little late there on the throw because Zaleski was able to get back with ease.
And you knew eventually they would try that play.
Absolutely.
Big lead from Zaleski, and they're going to try and catch him any way they can.
Yep, they're going to try to catch him, and Rosado's got the arm, and like we saw yesterday, he was throwing some guys out for Bismarck. People tried to steal on him all day, and I don't think anybody actually successfully stole on Rosado yesterday. So, swing and a miss there by Hester for strike one. So we have a 1-1 count here with one away. Attempted pickoff, and Zaleski's back plenty of time.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious that move to the first there.
Yeah, as a pitcher there, Kluin's got to try to disguise that a little bit more to try to get Zaleski because he's quick. And he tries to pick him off again with a different variation of that pickoff, and Zaleski's back in time again. So, Kluin, maybe you should just worry about the batter here, bud. I'm not sure. Let the defense play defense and try to worry about Hester there. Hester fouls that one away here for a 1-2 count. So one away here. 3 hits, 3 runs for the Tetons. And back at the top lineup, Austin Hester.
Going up there with a 1-2 count. Let's see if he can knock this ball in the play.
In the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Hester with a good eye there. Had to actually get out of the way a bit, or else he would have been wearing that one in the ankle. So,
yeah, those don't feel too good, Chris. They do not.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I cherish my ankles. And swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Hester. Not like him because Hester also had great success this year, batting .376. And was also awarded that MonDak All-Conference team, as we spoke of, and getting that Freshman of the Athlete of the Year award. This brings up Vasquez, the center fielder here with 2 away. Vasquez laid down a bunt last at bat and was able to reach, and he hits that ball high and hard to center field, and it's just a routine catch there for the center fielder. Can't be mad at Vasquez for that. It's a hard-hit ball on the first pitch, and just right to him, unfortunately. So,
yeah, solid inning for the Tetons. Yeah, they left Zaleski stranded out there, but definitely burning up some pitches for the Bottineau arm.
Yeah, burning up some pitches there for the pitcher Kluin here, and so now it brings us to the top of the 3rd inning, and we got big Ethan Davis back up on the bump, and we'll see what he can do.
Well, he's top of the 3rd here, 24 pitches in so far, so that's definitely not too bad. I know yesterday we saw the Bottineau pitcher get up to about 135 pitches. He went the entire game there, and hopefully Davis doesn't have to throw that many.
Yeah, with a good pitcher like Davis, you'd hate to see him burn that many pitches and have to be out for a while, especially depending on how this game goes and how tomorrow goes. If the Tetons win the conference here, they host a regional tournament here next weekend, and you'd like to be able to use Ethan Davis at that if necessary, because he is your ace, like you said. So this brings up here for Bottno, number 1, the catcher Rosado. Rosado had some success this year and also some success yesterday. He let me just look in some notes here. He hit the ball well.
He looks at a called strike 1 there, but yeah, no, he's a big kid. Great hit movement. He turns on that ball every time he swings.
Yeah, he batted .341 this year during the regular season. Rosado, the Puerto Rico native here. So we'll have to see if Ethan Davis has a match for him. That ball's hit hard there to Vasquez at center field. Vasquez covered a bit of ground, and he puts him away there. Rosado hits the center field, and he is retired here. So one away here for the Jacks here.
Yeah, Rosado's got the same batting average as my save percentage this year, so it's, not good for me, but good for him, that's for sure.
Yeah, I thought you did well, Aaron. I think you're just selling yourself short here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Aaron Rommel here is a Maryville University commit. He plans to go there in the fall and be a staple there as a goaltender there. So congratulations to Aaron and good luck.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it.
Excuse our sunflower seeds up here. And that ball's hit hard to center field by Tyler Legault, and that is caught by Vasquez. Like you said, Vasquez gets under everything out there, and he can really put you away if the ball's hit to him or anywhere near him for that matter. He has no problem catching it.
Yeah, he tracks that ball real well. That one looked like it was going to be a little bit deeper, but came up shorter, but he read that all the way.
All right, with 2 away here, it brings up the top of the lineup, Sumstein. Sumstein will take pitch 1 for strike 1. Number 4, Sumstein's the shortstop today. He's a staple in that Bottno lineup, batting first and the shortstop position, and he'll hit that ball hard to Beagley, and Beagley just catches it and steps on 1 for out number 3.
Yeah, just a little one hopper there, and Beegs tracks that well, picks that up, and ends this inning real quick.
Yeah, so no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for Bottno there, which brings the bottom of the 3rd here with Williston coming back up. Hopefully they can get some more success like they've had, scoring 3 runs, 2 in the 1st and 1 in the 2nd on the solo bomb by Dane Fredlin. Fredlin, he hadn't played a lot lately, but he made no mistake by getting the bat on the ball there and putting it about 380, 390 over the left field wall there. So nice hit there by Fredlin.
Yeah, and what I've been noticing here from the pitcher Clune is those fastballs he seems to kind of keep high and inside, but his off speed has just been kind of been hanging up there. Hasn't really, his breaking balls aren't really breaking as well as he wants to, and the Tetons have been able to kind of capitalize on those off speed.
Yeah, it's just kind of throwing an off speed pitch there, just hanging it up high, and that looks juicy as a hitter, and especially for these Tetons. I know they have hitting practice and they're in the cage all the time there at the Arc here in Williston, and they're always out there when we get a nice day here. Big win there if we get a nice day in Williston. They're always out there really just making it worth it here for them. They're hitting the ball well, and
we're gonna take advantage of this nice day. We've had some pretty erratic weather here in North Dakota over the past couple months, and I'll take this 75-degree weather today.
Any day of the year, Romer. Yeah, we've had a long winter and a crappy spring here, which has kind of forced a lot of games to be canceled or postponed here. But this weekend we've lucked out, and it is a gorgeous weekend here for baseball. We got the flags out in center field, not too stiff out there, and they're blowing a little bit, so that's always good. And as people know, Williston, North Dakota, and all North Dakota for that matter, is notorious for their strong winds here. So we lucked out today with a nice breeze, a nice 75-degree day, and brings up Luke Sanaster here for leading off here for the Tetons, and he'll foul that one away and for strike 1. And he'll hit that ball hard to right field, and is a diving catch there by the right fielder. So Luke there getting flying flying out to his own position there, right field. So this brings up Brandon Beagley. Biegs, as we know him, has hit the ball well all year. Like we said, he's a staple in the Teton lineup every single day, and he hits the ball hard. So let's see if he can do anything here as he takes pitch 1 for ball number 1. And that ball's hit high and hard to right, and it's going to be caught there. Wow, awkward catch there for the right fielder for Bottno. It looked like he almost kind of fumbled it, and now we have out number 2 there. As looks like they're a little bit behind it, or they're trying to wait on that pitch, and they're really they're driving it to right field, and so 2 catches there by the right fielder for Bottno, and next it brings up Brendan Yon. Yon takes pitch 1 for strike 1.
Yeah, that's Legault out there in right field, and he's definitely one of the better players for Bottno. Yeah,
and that ball's fouled into the Bottineau bullpen there. So he has an 0-2 here with 2 away. This isn't like the Tetons today, guys. They haven't gone 3 up, 3 down yet. So we'll see if Jan can get something rallied here with 2 outs. Jan hits the ball hard. Here comes the pitch, and he fouls that one away. So he's battling up there, and yeah, give Wilson credit. They no matter how many outs, how many strikes they have on them, they battle. Not too many times they get caught looking. Absolutely, especially yesterday, down 7-2 to Dawson. They come back with a home run there, and they got the bats hot after that Hester home run, and they came back and made the comeback, and or completed the comeback rather, and they look good. So Jan will strike out swinging there, and it'll give Jan his second strikeout of the day, and it'll give Cluin his 4th strikeout of the day. And then this will bring up Ethan Davis here on the mound again for the top of the 4th. Ethan only has 2 strikeouts today, but no hits, no runs, no errors there for Bottno. So that's a testament to the Teton defense here. Yeah, and he's got 32 pitches under his belt, 3 innings, completed. He's averaging 10 pitches an inning. That's you don't see too many MLB guys, really doing that. So that's a good testament on him. He's good ball placement, and his defense is taking care of it. Yeah, absolutely. I know that they work hard day in, day out, on the field and off the field. So it's a testament to them, their coaching staff, their work ethic, and let's see if they can keep the same success here going into the 4th.
Leading off the top of the 4th for the Lumberjacks, center fielder number 13, Dylan Dewar.
So that brings up number 13, Dylan Dewar.
Yep, Dylan Dewar here, the center fielder, hits that ball hard to Callaway at second, and he fields it cleanly and gets him out. Callaway having a good day on defense here with 3 balls hit to him, all fielded cleanly, and throws over to Beagley. So so we got an out there, a 4-3 out there, and which brings up Guerrero, or Torero, sorry. Not Guerrero like Vlad Guerrero, but Torero. He hits the ball hard, like we spoke of all tournament long. And Ethan puts that one in there for strike number 1 on the inside corner. That's one that Torero probably wishes he would have swung at, because, like we've said before, he loves that that inside pitch. He loves to turn on it. And yesterday he put one probably 450 into the neighbor's yard there. Like I said, they're probably still looking for it, or probably trying to get a new window. And that ball's hit hard to short, bobbled by Hester, and he could not make the out there. So we got an error on Hester here. So it still keeps the chances of something alive there for Ethan Davis on the mound. I'm not going to say it and jinx him. I know how you goalies are. And so we got an E6 there for Torero. No hit there, but he reaches on an error. So let's now we got Teton defense in a double play depth here in the middle. So let's see if they can roll it up with Trevor Feeney coming up to bat here. Feeney swings and a miss on strike one. In the first inning, Feeney struck out looking here, so he doesn't have the highest confidence here against Ethan Davis. So we got to see if he's going to do anything to combat Davis here. Swing and tip there for strike number 2. We got an 0-2 count here on Feeney with 1 out. 0-2 count here. Torero on first. Torero's a big guy, but he can really get moving, so he is a threat on the base path. And Feeney can also hit the ball hard here as a third baseman. And he will watch strike 3 go by again. So back-to-back strikeouts for Feeney looking. You hate to see that, but as a Teton fan and an athlete here, you love to see that. So not trying to be biased, but
yeah, and
it is what it is.
It is what it is, and like we keep saying, the umps are consistent, and he's gonna call that outside low strike all day long.
Absolutely, and Ethan throws over there behind Torero to try to get him leaning, and Torero gets back in time. Which this brings up Moormeyer, the first baseman here. He'll take strike 1. Moormeyer also struck out in the second inning, struck out swinging here on Ethan Davis. And Ethan with a wicked curveball in there. He left it up a little high, so he couldn't hit the spot he wanted, and Moormeyer will take it for ball 1. So we got a 1-1 count here, 2 away. No hits. And strike number 2 for Moormeyer.
That was a big swing and a miss there. He really wanted to tag that one.
Yeah, that was one that Moormeyer probably wished he could have back. Maybe wait a half a second longer. And he puts that one in play to short there, and that'll be taken by Hester. And Hester will just step on second to get Torero out, and no hits, 1 runner left on in Torero, and 1 error there by the Teton D. So we're going to get down to the bottom of the 4th here, and got a fielder's choice there by Hester there to retire the side.
I would expect to see, not saying maybe anytime soon, probably the next inning or so, probably have Bottno get some guys warmed up in the bullpen there. Cluno already almost reaching 50 pitches here with just 3 innings pitched, so they got a couple guys down there, but nobody warming up quite yet. So we'll wait and see what happens there.
Yeah, like you said, through 3 innings pitched, it's quite a bit of pitches there. Not saying he can't go the distance here,
no.
but with that amount of pitches this early, it might be tough, and he might get a little fatigued, which will give the Teton bats, more life here.
Yeah,
and per se. So.
And it's such a warm day out here too. I mean, that sun takes a beating on you as well. It's not just the fatigue of the arm, but the the fatigue of the sun and dehydration and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, which is another thing. This sun here in western North Dakota, it is a different type of sun. You will get burnt just being outside pretty quick. I know I'm kind of fair-skinned. Our trainer, Emily, she got absolutely cooked yesterday. You can see her down the first base line there, kind of near the Teton dugout. Her arms are probably the same color as these umpire shirts here. So, which will bring up to lead off the inning here, Callaway Miller, the second baseman. And he tries to lay a bunt down, miss for strike 1. Miller here having great success on defense here. Hasn't really gotten the bat going yet, but we will sit back and wait and see. And he will take that pitch in the dirt for ball 1. So we got a 1-1 count here against Miller. Miller hit that ball high and hard to deep left field. And
That's
it is
gone.
gone. Just as I said previously, Miller hadn't had much success yet, but he jacks that one in the exact same spot as Fredlin for a solo bomb to start off the inning. Callaway Miller with a bomb. And you got to think Cluin would love that one back. He probably knew as soon as he let it go, a high-hanging curveball there, that probably wasn't coming back. So that's going to bring up Dane Fredlin here. He homered his last at bat, and let's see if he can follow up Callaway Miller's success there and find some grass of his own here. And he's going to take that one for ball 2. He took the first one as well. Callaway Miller absolutely crushed that ball. That's, like you said, another testament to their hitting coaches. Jesus, these kids can really hit the ball. And Fredlin fouls that one away for strike 1.
Yeah, Miller must have hit that probably. I'm going to say, I don't know what, 340, 330 maybe?
Yeah, it was just inside probably just over like the 320 marking there on the wall, and I'd say it was just barely over, but hey, enough's enough, and we got ourselves a 4-0 ball game here. Fredlin hits that ball hard to short, and he gets going, and he is thrown out by the shortstop there. So we got out number 1 there for the Tetons here, and which will bring up next Matt Zaleski. Zaleski's playing third today.
Number 22, Matt Gillespie.
It's a high called strike on the outside of the plate.
Yeah, we'll go strike 1 there for Zaleski, and he'll take that pitch for ball 1, low and inside here. Yeah, once those balls get up in the slight breeze here, it's hard for them to come down. And both of those home runs that we have here early in the game here by Fredlin and Miller, they both carried. So got a swing and a miss there for strike 2 on Zaleski, and he takes that pitch in the dirt for ball 2. So we got a 2-2 count, 1 away here. Zaleski looking to follow up some. His day yesterday, he had great success at the plate here, and like he said, scoring that tying run to tie the game at 7 in the 9th inning, and he takes that pitch for ball 3 to make it a full count. Cluin again, just getting to a lot of full counts here, and really just hiking up his pitch count here. He's got to be getting tired, you can imagine, and Zaleski hits that ball hard, and it is fielded by the first baseman, and Cluin gets over there to get him out there, and hard hit ball by Zaleski. Great hustle down the line there, so not much else you can ask for there. So this will bring up, with 2 away here, Leitenbauer.
Number 2, Thomas Leitenbauer.
Yeah, Cluin up to 62 pitches this inning, in total, so.
He's going to throw that one high and outside there on Leitenbauer for ball number 1. Tomas will pop that one up high to first base side there. It's going, looked like it could have landed foul, but it was caught there by the first baseman. So the third baseman there will retire, or first baseman rather, will retire the side there. They got 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on here. So it'll bring up for the top of 5 here. We got Welcome, the second baseman, number 32. We'll be back in just a moment. here at the top of the 5th inning. Second baseman Jordan Welcome up. See if he can get anything going here for the Jacks. And he hits that ball first pitch high and hard to right field. Luke Sansterre under it, calling everyone off, and he's got the ball. And that'll retire Welcome there. First pitch, one out there for Davis. He's really having a day up there. He's really calm and cool and collected. So we'll get the out there for Welcome, and that'll bring up Mohm. Mohm, the left fielder here. Mohm didn't play yesterday, but he's looking to get something started here for the Jacks. Trying to get their first hit of the ball game, and swing and a miss there, and that's strike number 2 here. We got an 0-2 count here early for Ethan Davis. Maybe look for that nasty curveball he throws quite a bit when he's up big like that, and he doesn't. And he goes a fastball. Hester deep into the grass. And that's an infield hit. I guess if you ask, you will receive. And Hester seems he didn't field that cleanly. And I thought maybe he might have had a shot on him, and he fielded it in the grass. He could have looked like Derek Jeter over there. But
I was gonna say pull a Jeter, but I think he elected to hold on to that just so he didn't throw it away. I'll bring up number 1, Rosado, the catcher. It's a good block there by Friedland.
Yeah, it's a great block. Friedland, he gets down and he's very good at blocking pitches in the dirt, and he's even got one heck of an arm too. He can throw down, and there's Ethan checking Mohm over there at first, throwing over to Beegs. And that ball will be pitched in there high inside, and Rosado will take it for a 2-0. That ball's hit high and hard by Rosado to Vasquez back at the warning track, and he catches it. And Mohm does not tag up, so he's forced to go back to first here. That's a great arm by Vasquez, and way to get it in here. So we got 2 outs here. Rosado with the fly out there to deep center, which that'll bring up Legault, and he's the right fielder. And last at bat, Legault flew out to Vasquez as well in the 3rd. And he'll take that pitch for ball number 1. And he'll take that pitch there for ball 2. Ethan Davis, he's still looking quite composed here, regardless of the hit that they gave up there to short. That was just a hard hit ball, and could not be fielded cleanly. That ball's hit high and hard behind the backstop here, and Fredlin was able to make a great catch. It actually bounced off his glove, and he, caught it again with the second attempt there. So great catch by Fredlin there to retire the side, and they have no runs there on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on there for the Jacks, and so Fredlin will catch the pop up there to retire the side for Bottno.
Yeah, I talked to Ethan Davis a little bit yesterday, and about what they needed to do to beat Bottineau here, and the biggest thing that he said is they got to stay consistent, both on the bat and both in the field defensively, and so far the Tetons have done a great job. 4 runs on the board and keeping Bottineau to 0 and keeping that ball out of the middle of the plate, and they're really making them earn what they get.
Absolutely, and that just goes with saying consistency, and the amount of reps that they take day in and day out. I know that I saw the Tetons this morning at the college. They were really getting into like a light little walkthrough there this morning at the college. I think they were out there around 9 a.m. or so. So you see that that's just where the consistency comes in, and practice makes perfect. And it seems like they're doing well here this morning. Leading off this inning will be the shortstop, Austin Hester. Hester has had some success. He did strike out last at bat and walked earlier in the day, so he's 0 for 1 with 1 run scored here. The only hit that Bottineau got was hit to him, and he fielded it cleanly. It was just a very deep hit there into the infield, and he just could not was not able to get it over to Beagley in time at first. So
no, and you know, looking at it from here, you know, smart play. I mean, you know, if he throws that wild or Beagley kind of misses that, you know, that becomes now a double. So good job for him to elect to just hold on to that and keep the runner at first.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's not a bad play. It does end the no-hitter here for Davis. We were trying to not say that, but now that it is ruined, it is okay to say it, I suppose, now. So Hester here taking or swinging at pitch number 1 here to hit it hard to short, and he was thrown out by the shortstop there. So Hester there grounding out on the first pitch, which brings up DeMarco Vasquez. Vasquez first at bat he bunted and he actually scored, and last at bat he flew out to center field here. So let's see if Vasquez can have some success here as he takes strike 1.
Yeah, Vasquez 1 for 2 on the day and looking to make that 2 for 3.
And he hits that ball high and hard to shallow left, and the shortstop is called off there by the left fielder. The left fielder there, Mome, with the out there to retire Vasquez. So brings up now with 2 outs here the right fielder Luke Sanisteri. Luke just having a good day here. He hit a ball high and hard with a sac fly to center to bring home Hester for the first run of the game, and
that's a hard hit ball in the center.
Hard hit ball in the center, and he flies out to center. It's a good catch there by the center fielder, who is Duger for Bottno. And that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down here. There's no hits, no errors, and no one left on here for Williston State. So Ethan Davis looks to keep some success going here up on the bump, and we'll be back shortly to bring you the the top of the 6th rather. All right, here, guys, the top of the 6th inning. Ethan Davis with strike number 1 there on the batter Sumstein. Sumstein leading off here, the shortstop, the number 1 spot there, and he'll take strike 2 as well. Sumstein here with an 0-2 count. Ethan Davis going to work without hesitation here.
Yeah, Sumstein not happy on that last pitch, thinking it was a bit low.
And he leaves that one up high for ball number 1. Sumstein looking for some success here. He's hit the ball hard today, but he has nothing to show for with no hits. And that one will be in the dirt there by Ethan Davis. So we got a 2-2 count here for Sumstein, the shortstop. Leading off the top of the 6th here in Williston, North Dakota at the MonDak Conference Tournament. Sumstein will leave that one outside for ball number 3, and we have a full count here. And he'll leave that one up high for ball 4. Second walk on the day by Ethan through 5 complete innings here. So Ethan Davis, there's nothing bad about that. You do want to, if you get up early 0-2, you do want to not keep him around and let him walk. But you know, hopefully the Teton defense here can maybe roll up a double play and just keep the runners off the bases here for Davis.
Yeah, top of the order here for, this is the second batter in the order. So
for Duger here, the center fielder, he's hit the ball hard today, but again, nothing to show for. And Ethan Davis will throw over to first to check Sumstein again, twice in a row.
Yeah, he's got a pretty decent sized lead. I think Davis is just trying to keep him honest over there.
And he'll throw for Duger. Duger will hit that ball hard right past Callaway Miller. And Miller could not get over there, getting dirty, trying to dive for it. But that is going in as a hit. So Bottineau with their second hit of the day. Duger with the shot to right past Callaway there. And it'll move over Sumstein to second.
Torero up here. And
Torero, yeah, the big bat here. Bottno dugout getting loud for him. Maybe he can see if he can maybe cut this lead down by the Tetons here, and maybe he can get the ball in play. And we all know what he can do with it. Yesterday, putting that ball, or putting 2 of them rather out. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Looks like he was going for the fences, but
yeah, it looked like he should have pulled out the 9-iron there.
Yeah, it was a little in the dirt. And again, another pitch in the dirt. Torero really just wanting to get a hold of one. Not much discipline there at the plate for him with an 0-2 count here early on. Torero, like we said, he can hit the ball, but he does have a lot of strikeouts just because he's, like you said, he's more swinging for the fences every time. Ethan steps off and checks his runners here, and he'll deliver the pitch and be low outside for ball 1 on Torero. No outs here, a 1-2 count here. Ethan Davis looking to retire Torero here because he is such a threat. You just don't want him putting the ball in play because he hits it hard and he hits it deep. So, and he'll put that one on the outside corner there. A little low for ball 2, so we got a 2-2 count for Davis against Torero. Excuse me, rather.
Yeah, Davis just trying to keep it out of the wheelhouse. Get Torero trying to chase something out of the zone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like you said, Torero. He isn't. He'll let you know if you made a mistake there, and he fouled that one away, and he's still alive there. And like I said, 2-2 count here, none away in Williston, North Dakota at Offutt Stadium, which is about 1.5 miles away from the Williston State College campus. Thank you to the Williston Parks and Recs Department for getting this field ready all week long, and for Williston State College for hosting such a great tournament here. And Torero will take that one low and away for ball 3. So we got a full count here for Torero. Ethan Davis just doesn't want to give him something he can put over, but because like you said, Torero can hit the ball. But maybe you just see if he can hit it and let the defense work here.
Yep, definitely. There it is.
And he hits that ball hard, and that's to Hester, to Callaway, and they roll a double play there.
Where are you going, boys?
Boys, we only have two outs now after the double play. So Hester and Callaway Miller really pumped there after rolling the beautiful double play. So Torero hitting into a 6-4-3 double play, and that'll move Sunstein over to third, and it'll retire Duger and Torero. Like you said, you just got to give him something he can hit and depend on the defense to help you out, because Williston State, one of the best defense in the conference here.
Yeah, Davis with a beautiful called strike there. Nice curveball, dropped right at the plate.
And that ball's hit hard and foul by Trevor Feeney. 0-2 count here, 2 away, and you got Sumstein over there on third wanting to come home and break open the scoring here for the Jacks, but great double play made by Hester and Callaway and Brandon Beagley here. And swing and a miss, drop third strike there. Fredlin gets the ball, throws it to Beagley, and they leave one runner on and Sumstein at third, and they have 2 hits, no runs scored. So great defense there by the Tetons. Way to pick up Ethan Davis with Callaway Miller, Austin Hester, and Beagley turning up that double play. That was just a thing of beauty there. And next up to bat here, leading off the inning, we got 28, Brandon Beagley, the first baseman. Beagley yesterday won the game for the Tetons in the 9th inning in walk-off fashion. So let's see if he can keep the same success going today as he had yesterday.
Yeah, and Clune, 5 innings pitched, 69 pitches, so he's just about to break 70 there. Still,
it's a good number.
Yeah, he still looks like he's throwing pretty hard. Nobody in the bullpen quite yet, so looks like their Bottineau's pretty confident in him to kind of keep them in this game, right?
Yeah, we got a technical difficulty here on the camera. It's not moving here. Just a moment here.
Yeah, some technical difficulties here, but we'll get the video back up and ready for you here. Beagley, swing and a miss, strike 1. Beagley will take that outside. Oh, 1-1 count here on Beagley. And that'll be a ball inside, just a little low.
Yeah, Beagley with 2 balls here. No strikes, no outs.
1.
He takes that for ball 3.
The count's actually 3-1. They just got that mixed up on the scoreboard there.
All right, here. Sorry about that. So we got a 3-1 count here for Beagley. And swing, and